Oh, we locked in for sure. We got this. We got this. Oh, we got this. 1, 2. No. Whoa.
Previously.
When there's a second phase, you have to fight a whole nother boss. And they seriously gave me Radigan. I'm here to tell y'all that this was basically the nail in the coffin for this randomizer challenge run.
Oh my.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back with part 2 of the painful Elden Ring randomizer. If you watched part 1, then you already know what went down and where we left off. We got ourselves in a sticky situation where we have to defeat Hoarah, Loux, and Malekith to progress through the mountaintops of the giants. And we also have the situation over at the Rykard boss arena. Now, there are some things I want to address. First off, I want to show appreciation to the newcomers of the channel. I did not expect the previous video to pop off like it did. I also want to disclose that I am not an Elden Ring pro, so expect me to do some questionable things.
What do you mean by that?
And I'm saying this because part 1 seemed to have summoned the Souls Ultra Wizards, and you guys were on my neck about certain stuff. And I do appreciate all the tips and stuff. You guys are actually trying to, help me out with the playthrough, make things easier for myself. But then you have those people who act so pressed because you did something that triggered them. Like, it ain't that deep, man, just relax. Hey, I'm just trying to provide entertainment with my point of view of these challenges. And, like I said, I do agree with what a lot of you pointed out. I feel like I was treating the randomizer sort of like a speed run, but this time around we'll chill out, take things slow, and just go with the flow and see how it goes. Starting back up the randomizer, the first thing I did was head to the round table to upgrade my Serpent Hunter, because I heard from you guys that this is probably the best weapon I can use right now. I unfortunately couldn't upgrade it as much as I wanted to, so for now we just have to make it work until we can get some more sombering smithing stone and runes. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Hold up. Bro, my armor's about to look like a randomized character. Alright, so at the time, I didn't know that this helmet have a similar effect to Shabriri's Woe, where it aggroes nearby enemies. I'm not too sure how much of an effect it has, but later on in the playthrough, I did finally realize the effects of this helmet while changing out my armor. I put something on though. Hopefully this satisfies you guys. I feel like the color on his right leg actually matches the Margit little cloak. Alright, pre-stat check before we go on a world tour. At this time, I'm level 68. We do have a lot of stuff to work on with our build, so we just gotta get into the grinding. Our current goal is to explore some caves and other loot spots that we may have missed, so we can find some new items, gather some runes, and see what new bosses we come across. Hey, because we know for a fact that I'm not prepared to fight the bosses at the mountaintops of the giants and at the Rykard boss arena, so we gotta grind. Now I want to say that during part 1 there was a lot of exploring that was not shown for the sake of the video length. I'm saying this because there was a lot I didn't show, and some of you guys seem to think that I didn't do much exploring and stuff like that, when in reality I did. It just didn't make it into the video because some of it felt kind of like useless to show. So this time around, I have to make sure we structure this perfectly so you guys can see basically all I do during this playthrough, but then also, keep the video at a decent length. It's not way too overboard. Well, what the? Yo, is that a fucking god skin? Pretty awkward fighting in here, not gonna lie. Charge up. Oh. Dodge. Perfect. Yo, what the heck? That was totally unexpected. Alright, we're going into our first boss fight since the last video. Who is it? I can't really... It's a Crucible Knight. Wait, a Crucible Knight duo? I'm trying to see what the other one does, because he's kind of just watching. Our first boss encounter was a Crucible Knight duo, and I hoped that my Serpent Hunter would do some decent damage at the level we upgraded it to, but that was not the case. And I had to put it away until I can afford some more upgrades. After a painful death, I decided to return with my dual curved swords because these are probably the only weapons that I actually put some good amounts of upgrading into. It's either these or that damn greatsword. I'm pretty sure I damn near used that greatsword the entire part 1 of this playthrough. So these curved swords are gonna have to hold it down for a bit until, you know, we can do some upgrading. And they didn't disappoint. I basically went on a whole cave exploration spree and just went to cave after cave after cave after cave. It was a lot of exploring. Isn't this where Patches is? Ah, yeah. It's funny. Nah. He's wearing a dress with a big ass shield. It's funny. Alright, what's going on here? Nice. Oh! No! Whoa. Taking big damage. Whoa, what the? Not gonna lie, it's pretty scary right here. Fuck. Okay. At least it's nothing hard. Yup. That's how we do it. Yup, yup. Get me out of here.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'd rather go down before dealing with that. Mr. Bubbles and a whole bear inside of there. Ah, this is easy. Oh, it's 2 of them.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh no. Yo, chill. Chill. I didn't pay for that. Yes, sir. Alright, we're out of this cave. Go, 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 go. Who am I fighting? Oh, 2 of them again. Oh. Good thing they're ass. Oh, that bitch got a whip. That whip ain't gonna do nothing in here. Oh, nice. I can blow myself up now. And I got a wooden shield.
Huh?
What the fuck? What the? What the hell is that? Yo. Oh, it's hitting through the wall. Ah. Easy. All right, let's see what this cave brings. Okay. Just a god skin. Oh, my stamina. There we go. Easy god skin. Oh, another one? Oh, it's now it's the other one. What the heck? It's the whole duo. Nice. Oh, it's like one hit away. And no, he dodged it. Whoa. Get back here. Come on. Nice. Dead. This could have been difficult, unless there's a third one. I don't. There is a third one, bro. A snail. Okay, good. It ends off with a snail. While on this little adventure, I cleared around 9 different caves, and during the process of getting to all these caves, I also looted multiple ruins that were just around in those areas. Jesus Christ. So much going on in here. Jesus Christ, what am I in, a New York sewer system? Holy hell, there's like every enemy in here. There's rats, there's hands, there's fucking... poison. It's so disgusting in here. Nice. Overall, we got some pretty decent loot, and I fought some pretty interesting bosses. It did seem like we fought a lot of duo bosses in these caves. Also too, a lot of these caves were pretty dead, so there are some that weren't shown because nothing really exciting happened in them. So far, none of these caves has fostered any of the legendary hard bosses. And this basically increases our chances of running into them late in the game. After taking on that little side quest, I went to the Altus Tunnel to grab the Sombering Smithing Stone, Bell Bearing 2. I was pretty terrified in here because there was a big ass bear in here wanting to eat my not like that. This bear wanted to shred me into pieces, and he almost did. I can kinda see well, I don't think, no. The boss isn't spawned, I don't think. Oh, it is. Esgar. Crystallian Esgar. Whoa! I cannot roll, y'all. I cannot roll. When NPCs malfunction. We on the same team, or we all going in here to fight the same dude? Yup, we on the same page. For sure. Well, what about them? Y'all chilling? Ugly looking thing, looking like those monsters from Resident Evil 8. If y'all haven't experienced Esgar, keep it that way. Because this man has not fed his disgusting rat dogs in who knows how long. And if you have mad skin exposed, oh yeah, you becoming their next meal. Luckily, this fight was a lot easier in the randomizer. They forgot to install this man's brain cells or something. After presenting the Sombering Smithing Stone, Bell Bearing to the Twin Maidens, I was finally able to upgrade my Serpent Hunter and get this thing to have ace scaling and strength, which is mad good. So because of these newly upgraded stats, I thought it was best for me to travel towards the Academy of Rhea Lucaria for a rebirth so we can pump all our stats into strength, so we can finally use our Serpent Hunter at the max potential, since my stats are kinda all over the place. And there it is, we officially resetted our stats. Ah, yes, we're back here. This place is kind of triggering my PTSD. We've returned to the Rykard boss arena for revenge because of what went down in part 1 of this randomizer. Y'all should already know what happened, man. It wasn't a good time. Just like before, Godric was easy, but with Rykard's health pool, it prolonged the fight, making it very tedious. Luckily though, with our new Serpent Hunter, this thing broke his stance very easily. And this was just what I needed, man. At this point, I knew we were onto something. Alright, Godric first and second phase. Pretty tough, huh? Oh, he gets right into it. No! I think this is gonna kill me. Wow, I tried to heal. Yo. I got played by the game. I'm trying to light. Oh. Alright. After beating Godric, we still have Radigan. And I fought him so many times. I pretty much have all the timings for the punishes and stuff down. Radigan was pretty much light work. 1, 2, light. Whoa. And fight. Let's go. We finally beat it. Let's go. Woo. I'm way more confident now using this Serpent Hunter. This thing is big damage. Just like I promised, there will be a lot more exploring happening this time around. So we're taking on a journey to the Carian Manor. Alright. New adventure. Let's see what we have here. Bro, I just killed like 50,000 enemies. Holy hell. Idiot. Oh, I got a larval tier. Nice. No way. Alright, fuck it. There's a whole dragon up here. Let's hope it's weak. Oh, it is. Whoa. Whoa, I lied. No way. Boss fight time. Who do y'all think we're gonna get? I'm nervous. What is this? Oh shit, it's Moog. Okay. It's fucking Moog. I was trying to charge it. Heavy. That bleed build up. Probably best that I do jumping heavies. Oh, I can charge this. Literally about to die. He's gonna pull up. Almost. It's pretty funny that we got Moog right here. So earlier in the playthrough, I cleared out some caves, and this time around, I want to clear out some catacombs instead. But after a few catacombs, it seemed like we were getting nothing from them, and we were fighting against like the same style type of bosses, those damn gladiators. During this playthrough, I fought so many of these gladiator bosses, man. It's like there's an unlimited amount of sources of them. Like, where are they even coming from? I never even knew that there was this many. Oh yeah, and by the way, those caves that I mentioned earlier that I didn't show, I also went against those gladiator style type of bosses. So that's why I'm like, what the hell? Where are they even coming from? There's so many of them. Eventually, I found myself at a catacombs that was confusing as hell, man. And it was quite the experience. There are literally chests in here that teleport you to different sections of the catacombs. And this stuff was mad confusing. I don't know if my brain was being fucked with, but I swear the layout of the catacombs would change if you went through the chest in different orders. I'm not gonna lie, I was down here trying to figure things out for like 30-40 minutes. It literally took a YouTube video for me to finally get to this lever. I've actually never been down here in previous playthroughs. It felt like a fucking shrine from Zelda. There we go. I had to hit him with light attacks, bro. The heavies were just way too slow for him. Seedbed Curse. Is that another talisman? What is that? Alright, I just did a little research and apparently I just got a key item. It says they are used in a Dung Eater's questline. Huh. Okay. From this boss fight, I got a Seedbed Curse and I wasn't too sure what this was for. So I watched a YouTube video and learned that it's for the Dung Eater questline. To try something new, I decided to take on this new journey. The first objective was to bring the seedbed curse to the Dung Eater over at the round table, where he basically gives us a key and tells us to search for his real body in the sewer. Nice. Alright, here's the body. I think it's funny how the armor's randomized. Was he banging his head on a wall? What was he doing? Now that we have found him, we have to find a way out of this creepy ass place. Bro. Is that a whole dragon in here? How the fuck am I supposed to escape? Oh. You're completely unaware that I'm here. Perfect. Oh, what the? Did I just fall into a goddamn trap? Would y'all go left or right? Now next we have to return to the round table where he leaves us a message. So the next task is to basically find him in the outer wall of the capital. Oh, there goes the Dung Eater. Charge up the heavy. He just wants super sand, but that ain't gonna help. After completing this or return to the round table, he asked us to collect the remaining seabed curses. So I basically looked up a YouTube video and went out to the locations. And this is where we ran into a problem. In the YouTube video, there's 2 different locations you can get seedbed curses over in the capital. Alright, so here's the problem. I checked these 2 locations and the items were randomized. I did not get a seedbed curse. Now, I was mad confused because before taking on the quest, I did some research and these seedbed curses are apparently key items, so it's weird that these items were randomized. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but according to the Wikipedia, these are key items. Because of this, I had to call out the Dung Eater questline, unless, you know, I randomly stumble upon the rest of the seedbed curses I need. But we can't leave parts like this out of the video, because what if I do somehow come across the remaining seedbed curses? And I also did get some decent loot out of it. The next area I wanted to explore was Nokron, just mainly for loot reasons, and I just wanted to see what bosses we run across. Look how beautiful this is. Alright, here we go. We got a boss fight. I'm pretty sure this is the boss arena that gives you the mimic tier. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but let's see who we get. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Oh, it's Renala. What the hell? Wait, is she not? Oh, I was about to say. Mimic Renala. Oh, trying to hit me with that Kamehameha. Oh. This fight wasn't difficult, although she was summoning more spirits than usual, which easily got annoying. I've seen like 5 different Pokemons in like the 3.5 minutes I fought her, I swear. Pick that. Whoa, okay, she's summoning like... Not a frickin' bloodhound. There we go. Okay, she's summoning like crazy. No. Ah, there we go. What do we get? These blood, nice. I did loot around some more while lighting all these fires so we can unlock the Regal Ancestor Spirit Arena. Whoa! Hand of Maladia! Here we go. Y'all ready for another boss? Is that a snail? Regal Godskin Duo Spirit? Whoa, I thought it was a snail because the way they're posed, but it's the goddamn Godskin Duo. Alright, I got your boyfriend out the way. Alright, now we gotta wait for him to respawn. Interesting. He responds before the big one. Is that like a real thing, or? Oh, he's calling his boyfriend. Ugh. All right. Tried it. And there we go. Godskin duo out of the way. Or the Regal Godskin duo spirit, I should say. After the fight, I did loot around some more. I didn't find anything too special. So I decided that we're done down here for now, unless, you know, I come back later on in the playthrough. We're back here. This place, man, it was the demise of my first part to this playthrough. Here we have to fight Hoarah, the full health bar just for the first phase. And then we have Malekith for the second phase, full health as well. But with my new Serpent Hunter and all the success so far into this playthrough, this shouldn't be hard, right? Well, kinda. Okay, so Hoarah was pretty easy. Just like last time, I found fighting him on my horse was probably the best strategy. I didn't have to deal with his moveset, and I was able to continuously come in and out while maintaining a pretty good distance. But Malekith, man, Malekith. This is where I struggled. I tried both an on-foot battle and with the horse. The horse probably wasn't a good option because any sort of hit that he was doing just instant killed the horse, and when I fell off on the ground, it basically gave him a free hit and I was just dead. I'm not the best at fighting Malekith, so I died quite a bit while fighting him on foot. There were many deaths that occurred from me either failing to properly punish an attack, the hitboxes being fucked from fighting on an uneven mountain, or even sometimes he'll go for an attack but he'll like reset mid-air, causing him to start another attack earlier than he should, and this will throw me off a lot. Oh, we locked in for sure. We got this. We got this. Oh, we got this. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. No. Whoa. Oh my god, it almost just happened. Almost got hit with a fucking vortex. Goddamn. Oh, he's dead for sure. Let's go. Oh man, what a painful experience, but it finally happened. We beat the Fire Giant boss arena and the Rykard boss arena. Let's go. We all know what happened last video, man. Let's go. I'm excited. Whew, finally can get away from this area. Didn't think I would make it here, especially after that last video. About this. We gotta try to speed run through it. Speed run. We finally made it here to the farm Azula, and without wasting time, I speed ran over to the first boss fight. There's a lot of loot in this area, but I honestly wasn't looking forward to doing all the looting over here. For the Godskin Duo boss arena, we have Godskin Now, also known as Commander Now. Oh my god, bro. Alright, let's be honest here. The boss himself wasn't really difficult, but the 2 summons he has with him, I hate them, man. I literally hate them. Not only do they do more damage than the boss, but they're also quicker than the boss. And it's 2 of them. And I had some pretty early deaths, I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, he almost didn't die. He had literally a tick of health. I was feeling confident enough to beat whatever was in the next arena. And so I thought, okay, it's a gargoyle. But this is only phase 1. Remember, there's 2 phases. Beast Clergyman, Valiant Gargoyle. Many issues occurred during this boss fight. And believe it or not, I was stuck here for about 3 days. And I'm going to explain the reasons why. Whoa, what the fuck? Wait, there's 2 of these motherfuckers? Alright, so 1, these bosses did not have their regular health pools or anything, bro. They had the health pools of Malekith, bro. And oh man. Okay, so my first attempts at this boss, I did not want to use any summons because I didn't want to get flamed in the comments. But these gargoyles did a shit ton of damage, and like I said, they both have the health pools of Malekith. So it was very difficult trying to kill one quick enough before the other one spawns in. I could never pull it off. And by watching the videos, we should know that the Valiant Gargoyles is only the first phase. Even though it's 2 bosses and stuff, and like Malekith has half health phases, that's not the case right now. Right now we have to fight 2 Valiant Gargoyles, and we still got a second phase of a boss that we don't know who it is. Man, I died a countless amount of times for hours long, just hoping to see some sort of progress, but it wasn't going, man. So you know what I did? I went to the round table and upgraded my Mimic summon. This is probably our only way out of this situation. I believe the Mimic was the best summon I had in my inventory at the time. I know it wasn't much upgrading I did, but I just needed some sort of distraction. Coming back, the first strategy I tried was to basically get the Gargoyle to around half health and then summon my Mimic. This thing gonna get me killed. Mimic, you're doing a bad job. Guess what, guys? It didn't work. Although I was seeing progress because I was finally able to take one out. And for some reason, that was just a very difficult task. Because once the second one come out, or they're locked in and fighting together, bro, it just gets hard. Oh my god, bro. I didn't think things would get worse. I did notice that the level I had my Mimic upgraded to, he was still pretty trash. So I went back to the round table, just looking through my summons and checking if I can upgrade my Mimic, and I couldn't, unfortunately. The only way I can upgrade it more is if I go get the Bell Baron, but that's all the way at the Haligtree, and that's going to take a whole arm and leg to get there. But I won't completely disregard this option, and I'll try to keep this as like a backup plan in case, you know, things aren't looking too good. I still have a couple strategies in mind. The next strategy I tried was basically using a shield to tank the hits. So I grabbed one of the shields in my inventories and I farmed up some runes at the bowling ball, and then I pumped mad upgrades into the shield. The shield was actually doing its job, blocking and, you know, tanking all the damage, but this wasn't what we needed. Even though the shield was tanking hits pretty good, we still need to be able to kill the first gargoyle quick enough before the second one spawns in. The shield wasn't my last strategy though. I tried so many that my brain almost exploded. The next strategy was to basically upgrade a seal and try to spam some sort of spell. All the rune farming that was done during this playthrough was over at the bowling ball, which had me ZZ snoring, man. I gotta find some sort of new farming strat, bro. I made another visit to Rykard because we have quite a bit of incantations to work with. So the incantation I chose was the, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, the Placida Sax rune spell. And I looked up a YouTube video on it. It was looking pretty good. I decided to go with this, hoping that it would just disintegrate the enemy. Then I resetted my stats, pumping most of my points into Faith, hoping that, you know, I could do some big damage with this spell. After doing all this, I went back to the boss arena. The first thing I did was use my Mimic. I wanted to use it as a distraction while I let loose with my new spell.
Are you serious right now, bro?
To be honest, I was pretty disappointed. I thought I was about to start disintegrating enemies, so I immediately went back to Rykard and resetted my stats to back to what it was. I felt like that was a complete waste of time. I kept fighting the gargoyles with the original build, and for the first time I finally got close to beating them, but even if we did right here, my health was extremely low and I had no more healing flasks. But this right here I felt like was kind of like a confidence boost that was much needed, because I was seeing no progress for so long. So for the last resort, I decided to just prepare myself and work more on my build. We're going on a whole nother adventure. What I was in a serious need of is an efficient rune farm, since the only OG spot available is that bowling ball. The first farms I tried were caves that were basically pretty small and have enemies close to a site of grace. The Seal Tunnel over by the capital is probably a perfect example, because I was able to clear this cave very quickly and reset over at the site of grace. I feel like I definitely could have farmed this at the beginning of this playthrough, but at this current moment I feel like this just isn't enough runes. I would honestly be here for a while just trying to farm up one level. I also tried other caves, but it was basically the same thing. Easy to clear, but too low for runes. Now it's funny because I basically gave up on the whole cave rune farms, and I traveled over towards the mountaintops of the giants to start gathering the medallion pieces so I can make my way over to the Haligtree. And while just casually traveling, I noticed something odd. Wait, something's dying down there. Did I just find a new farm? Every time I pass here, something's dying right there that's giving me hella runes. Hold on. It's not even that far away from the site of grace neither. Something that caught my eye is some way, somehow, a random enemy would die over in this area whenever I pass through. I unintentionally found a rune farm. It's pretty funny. And it was pretty effective too. It gave me about 7 to 8k runes. And if I toggled to nighttime and luckily got the bonus, I believe it gave me around 30k plus. So you best believe I farmed this for hours and I gathered around 2 million runes. All these runes went into my leveling. I got to about level 120, straight up pumped all the points into my strength. I felt like with all the leveling I grinded, I was probably able to handle the valiant gargoyles. I died a lot, but things were overall looking pretty good. I unfortunately still wasn't able to kill one of the gargoyles quick enough before the other spawns in, but with my new stats, I was actually able to hold it down. Alright, our first time beating the first phase. Scared. Who is it gonna be? Who is this gonna be? Oh my god. For the first time, I was able to make it to the second phase, where I had to fight a stale natural born of the void, which caught me by surprise. Dealing with this boss in this arena was pretty difficult because it can be hard to identify which attacks it's going for. I literally almost beat it first try, but unfortunately got destroyed, and this was a painful moment. I don't know what it's doing. Damn. After that first try luck though, it went pretty downhill. I continued to struggle against the valiant gargoyles, and when I made it to the second phase to fight Estelle, same thing, I just got destroyed. But I just kept trying and kept trying and kept trying. Like I said earlier, I was stuck here for days and it was not a fun experience. Controllers were almost slammed many times. Bro, what? Oh, I'm still alive, but... Bro. Oh my god, this is painful, bro. I went back to the round table to improvise and try something new. In my inventory, I have 2 halo scythes, and the skill to this weapon is pretty nice because it shoots a ring of light and has some pretty decent range to it. Basically, my new idea was to upgrade my mimic so it can withstand a good amount of damage, so I can basically use it as a distraction while I just spam away with the halo scythe. So I farmed up some runes and upgraded this thing to as much as I could. Then I also headed back to Renala for another stat reset. Thank God for all the larval tears during this playthrough because they have been very much needed. I was tired of all the frustration during this boss fight and I needed my mimic summon to be pretty beefy so I can get carried through this boss fight. My entire time of this playthrough, I still haven't looted the Ghost Glove Wart for the next upgrade. So in order for me to put more upgrades into my mimic, I would have to travel over to the Haligtree to get that bell bearing. We need 2 medallions to reach the Haligtree. First one I got is over at Castle Saw. I had to fight Rykard's first phase. The health pool was pretty huge, so I just summoned my mimic to tag along just to beat him faster. And then I got the second medallion from the village of Albinarix. Now since we collected both pieces of the medallion, we can finally use this to get to the secret area. I didn't want to waste any time here, so I attempted to speedrun so I can grab what I needed, which was the Glowwort bell bearing, and then I just wanted to get straight out of here. Oh my fucking... No! I was trying to get my runes, bro! Ooh, nice. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the Loretta boss fight, so who are we gonna fight now? Who is that? It's the Red Wolf of Radigan, bro. You play Elden Ring in autopilot. Whoa. It's the only thing I care about. Oh, okay, we got it. After some exhausting speed running, we finally got the bell bearing, but my job here wasn't done. We all know which boss is down here, so I think it's only right that we go towards the arena and see what boss the randomizer chose. And man, we got the Lich Dragon. I did make an attempt at beating this thing, I got my ass beat, and then I just gave up instantly. Like I said, I just wanted to grab what I needed and then dip straight out of here. I tried once and I wasn't gonna sit here for however long and try to beat this thing. Alright, oh nice. Okay, so we need... What? I don't even have 6. That's what I need 6. Wow. I thought the bell bearing from the Haligtree was for the Ghost Glove Ward 6, but apparently it's for 7, 8, and 9. Now this means I have to go on another adventure to get the one we need, but this is also good because I can upgrade my Mimic even higher since I already got the Glove Ward from the Haligtree. So we now have to adventure to Noctella, and we can get there from Nokron after taking some secret passages. Elden Beast, it's funny because this is where the Valiant gargoyles are supposed to be. I do no damage. It's holy damage, so it does nothing. Oh, we beat Elden Beast first try. Thank you. Oh man, I feel like I just beat the game. Alright, now that we got the Elden Beast out the way, in order to get to Noctella, we have to take 2 different coffins. We have to take this one, and this one takes us to the Deep Root Depths. And from here we can take another down to the Ansel River main. And this is basically where we need to be because from here we can just speed run over to Noctella. And the Glove Wart 2 shouldn't be too difficult to get. No, they did this shit on purpose. I'm gonna die. I got it though, I got it. What the? No, this is crazy. They did not need to spawn 50 different enemies right there, bro. We officially have everything needed. I upgraded my Mimic quite a bit, so this thing should be beefy. It was time to return to the Malekith Arena to test my new build and upgrades. It started off kind of rough, but the potential was definitely there. And after a death, we finally did it. Oh my god. No! Yes! Yes! We got it! We finally beat him! Yes! Let's go! Oh man, I had to get carried by the Mimic. We got it though, man. That was... Oh, let's go. Not gonna lie, this has to be one of the toughest experiences of this playthrough. And I'm gonna say to you guys that this was definitely harder than it looks. Luckily in the Gideon arena, we got the Ancestor Spirit, which was a huge relief because it was easy. Thought I dodged early, but I didn't. No hit. No damage. That was easy. Let's go. No damage, Ancestor Spirit. Let's go, light work. Not gonna lie guys, I was nervous after this because we still have 2 more arenas with bosses that have 2 phases. So that's 4 new bosses we gotta fight. And that means we can technically get anyone. We still haven't fought Radon or Melania. And as fun as it would be to fight these bosses for the video, I know my brain will probably explode by the time I'm done with this randomizer if there's any more stressful bosses. And luckily we got the ghost form of Loretta for the Godfrey fight. And if you guys remember, Loretta was the first main boss I fought in the part 1 of this video. So I was pretty familiar with all the countering to the attacks. So this wasn't really a struggle, it was kind of light work. And my luck was insane because for the second phase we got the Beast Clergyman. So this was also a huge relief. that damage. Jumping heavy. Dodge. Jumping heavy. Let's get it. World War Arena. I'm seeing it. I didn't want to waste any time getting to the Radagon Arena. I was ready to beat the game. Radagon was replaced with Leonin Misbegotten. This boss wasn't hard, although this thing would apply so much pressure that it just threw me off. This little fucker was aggressive as hell. In a regular playthrough, this is usually a boss that, you kill pretty quick. Since it's replaced with Radagon, it has Radagon's health pool, so I had to fight this whole aggressiveness for quite a bit until, I finally defeat it. And after getting this thing out of the way, we were surprised with Godfrey. He sure wasn't in his actual arena, but he's in the next one, which is pretty funny. But I guess this was a good way to end a randomizer with Godfrey. Whoa, that was some big damage. Ooh, that scythe was brutal. Oh no, that was a good ending. That was a good ending. Not gonna lie, that was a good ending. I kind of went crazy on him right there. Let's get it though. We finally beat the Elden Ring randomizer, man. The adventure is finally over after 60 plus hours in this playthrough. First off, I want to thank y'all for all the support on the first part to this mini-series. Y'all literally went crazy on that video. I did not expect it to pop off like that, I'm gonna be honest. Let me know in the comments what challenge y'all want to see next. I have an idea in mind, but I want to see what y'all suggest. But this is going to be it for the Elden Ring randomizer. Overall, it was a fun experience. I enjoyed it. It was stressful, but I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters. I made good content out of it, and hopefully y'all enjoyed it too. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.
Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.